and I look at the topic, Igbo quest for Nigeria's unity. These are things that agitate my mind. I started thinking about how we've been having this conversation about the unity of Nigeria. And I reflect back at some of the prominent statements made by some of our founding leaders. And I feel that probably this will help us to have a conversation on the Nigerian unity. I just brought four, not to bore you. First, and I quote, not my statement, Nigeria is not a nation. It's a mere geographical expression. There are no Nigerians in the same sense as there are English, Welsh, or French. The word Nigerian is merely a distinctive appellation to distinguish those who live within the boundaries of Nigeria from those who do not. This is accredited to Chief Obafemi Awolowo, the former Prime Minister of the Western region. The second one, and I quote, it is true that we politicians always delight in talking loosely about the unity of Nigeria. 60 years ago, there was no country called Nigeria. What is now Nigeria consisted of several large and small communities, all of which were different in their outlooks and beliefs. The advent of the British and that of Western education has not materially altered the situation, and the many and varied communities have not knit themselves into a composite unit. This is accredited to Sir Amadu Bello, former Premier of Northern Region. The third, and I quote, since 1914, the British government has been trying to make Nigeria into one country, but the Nigerian people themselves are historically different.
Glory be to God that the Biafra is here at last. For somebody like Goodluck Ebele Jonathan to be talking about the Igbo nation, the reason why the country have to disintegrate, because our founding fathers, somebody like Obafemi Awolowo made it clear that Nigeria is not a nation, is not a country, but just ordinary a geographical expression, and that is where we all are holding hand today. Anyway, this is just a little clip. I just want to tell you that things are beginning to unfold. The full version of this video is going to drop on our YouTube channel, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and many other